the right honorable Raila Odinga alikuwa, yenyewe siasa ilikuwa juu. Tena tulikuwa tunaona venye sasa kulikuwa kunaenda. Lakini tambu baba tuache, tunaona kama saizi viongozi wetu ni kama wasemi lugha moja, but tunaomba tu wakuwe tu unite venye baba alituacha kama watu walikuwa united.
Vile mongelea kuhusu kuunganika kwa Wanakenya wote. Unadhani kuna yeyote mmoja hapa Nyanza labda mwenye anaweza kuunganisha? Maana kila kiongozi saizi ana claim ni kingpin. Tumeona Mbadi anaongea kivyake, tuna nani anaongea kivyake. Wewe kwa hisia zako, unaona kama kuna mmoja anayeweza kuunganisha Wakenya vile Raila aliwaunganisha?
Kusema kweli saizi hakuna mwenye anaweza vaa kiatu chenye Raila aliwacha, kusema kweli. Juu Raila alikuwa ameshika mali kubwa sana. Kama unaweza ona Raila alikuwa anaweza ongea vichwa wote. Raila alikuwa na waita, wanakaa pamoja, wanasema lugha moja. Na sasa hivi ukiona kila mtu anasema yake, which means saizi bado tuna kiongozi wetu hapa hivi. Bado tunaimani Mungu atatuletea kiongozi wetu hapa Nyanza. Kwa saizi naye bado hatuna. But chenye tunaweza sema hiyo kingpin pia si ati ni kitu yenye mtu anajiforce tu kwake. Ni kitu yenye toka tu inakuja tu polepole, yani anatokelezea tu kwa mtu. Sasa tunangoja tu wakati ikifika tutaona tu mwenye tuongoza, si kama watu wa Nyanza. Kwa saizi naye bado tuna kiongozi. Viongozi wa ODM wote ni viongozi wetu, lakini viongozi moja wenye nini watu wote bado tuna.
Kwa maoni yako, watu wengi wanasema Winnie anafaa kuchukua. Wewe kama Winnie Odinga, unaona kama anaweza kuvacate yake Raila Odinga ama unaona vipi?
Ni sawa, yeye pia ni kiongozi tena. Winnie pia ni kiongozi. Tunaweza sema pia kuna right ya kutaka any political nini. Anaweza kuwa candidate ya women rep ama governor, yeyote anaitaka. But kwa saizi naye tunaona tu awache tu hata mwingine mwenye anaweza ongoza. Kwa saizi naye yeye pia akae tu na hao watu, lakini hiyo nini na hawezi saizi. Yeye bado ni junior kwa hii politics. Okay, kwa saizi kila mtu anasema zake. Kuna wenye wanasema one term, kuna wenye wanasema two terms hapa Nyanza. So hapa Nyanza chenye naweza sema watu bado wako 50-50. But sasa italingana na roho ya mtu penye atakuwa na support. So, hata kama sisi saizi hatuwezi sema ati Raila, hatuwezi sema mambo ya Raila saizi.
Raila alikuwa ameunganisha wote, lakini sasa hayuko. Sasa tunakuuliza
ila chofuta politician okidi tim kata gino bana kamoro mopogore
wacha kwa hiyo pas job penye mapenzi okoda politician wasete mgi politician duru tim kata base wawa yate wati yero pas job penye waka pas job penye mane tijwa kati
mana ano grati history mar Raila
ida wacho mingeyo kwa wacho Raila
idi ngoe mane utingo history mar Raila san mata muzia
kitete mari watima ro mo explain
itimo ka netoka wapange gari ukatho no titi wapango gari kae bana ka wakampanga tibondo ya
mate ndara ka
makata msave
karere gari kaka mo tuwe gari
to gari ngu muno waketo gari kae Gergero kimani
Chere
maybe you can start by your names, your age, and where you're coming from.
Yes, my name is Brian Owino from Migori County. Yeah, I am. I'm doing a job here in Kisumu.
So Brian, it is 1 month since Raila Odinga passed.
Yes.
We are asking, where do you see the future of the politics in Kenya?
If I can, in my view, the politics in Kenya is now deteriorating because the party was the superior in opposition leaders, as opposition leaders. So, in politics, I see it seems as if maybe this politics, people may leave voting for the sake of this party, because even if you see the criteria and the future of this ODM party, even they did not follow even the rules and their constitutions. That one is first. More so, second, if you see the UDA party, if I can see in the future, it may take the Nyanza region. Unfortunately, because of if the manifesto, what the manifesto that they have in future.
We also have a Swahili speaking community. So maybe if you're okay Kiswahili, we can start again.
Yes.
For Swahili speaking people.
It's okay. Kwa majina naitwa Brian Aino kutoka Migori County. Hapa hivi ni mimi ni mkazi hapa Kisumu. Yes.
Ni miezi moja tangu Raila apate kuaga na kutuacha. Wewe ukiangalia siasa ya Kenya kwa jumla, yes, unaona itakuwa vipi baada ya Raila Odinga kwenda?
Siasa ya Kenya itakuwa na tashwishi yoyote, bali itakuwa pati yake yenye alikuwa kama ODM kinara kama ODM ndio itakuwa na tashwishi, ila ukiangalia hata saa hii hawafuati sheria vile Raila alikuwa anafuata sheria ya ODM. Hiyo ni ya kwanza. Ya pili, saa hii ukiona hata watu wenye Raila waliacha kuna maneno tofauti tofauti. Mwingine anasema Raila aliwaacha kwa muungano wa siasa, wengine wanasema waliachwa kwa ODM. Sasa itakuwa tashwishi, itakuwa huku mbele itakuwa ngumu.
Labda kwa vile umeongelelea magawanyiko ama kugawana kwenye wanasiasa, yes, unaonaje siasa ya Nyanza? Unadhani kutakuwa na kiunganishi aliyekuwa bora kama Raila Odinga kwa siku zijazo, ama kwa akili yako wewe binafsi unaona vipi? Tungependa tueleze zaidi.
Hapo nikiona hapo hivyo itakuwa watu watatengana kwa sababu ya kutofautishiana kwa kisiasa, kwa sababu hao viongozi wenye walikuwa na Raila pamoja hawaelewani, wanaongea maneno tofauti tofauti kwa kila tena. Kinye naudhi sana ni wengine wako upande ile ingine, wengine wako upande. Kwa hivyo itakuwa sawa, itakuwa poa.
Tumepata kuona tangu Raila age ama apate kutuacha, baadhi ya viongozi waliokuwa na kila mmoja anasema Raila aliniambia, Raila alisema, Raila. Ukiangalia wote kwa linganisha, baadhi amesema juzi ako tayari kuwa kingpin tunganishi ya Nyanza politics. Wewe unaonaje? Baadhi ametosha ama unaona nani anaweza kuunganisha watu?
Hakuna mwenye ataingia kwa hapo, hakuna mwenye ataingia kwa kiatu cha Raila itosha. Hapo hivyo vile Raila alisema wa mwisho, hata mimi nilisikia alisema, who told you ODM will not feel a candidate coming 2027, but he did not say that Mbadi will be there or who will be there or Buru will be there. It's just for the sake, if they can have unity, they can go far. Yes.
So, labda ukimalizia ni nini hasa unaweza sema kuhusu siasa ya Luo Nyanza?
Siasa ya Luo Nyanza, but according to me, now I can say politics from Luo Nyanza, I can see something that it will be no even active before, because the bearer of the ODM, he used to have powers to bring people in unity, but now the people are helter-skelter in even their languages. They talk in different views. Even they can't come with one word or the other. Yes.
Tunapoangalia hapo nyuma, Winnie alipoongea Mombasa alisema kuwa labda waitishe NDC ili watu wapate kuchagua, na wengine wanasema kuwa Winnie anakuwa shupavu na labda yeye ndio huenda ataridhi uongozi wa Raila. Wewe binafsi unaweza sema nini kuhusu hiyo?
Hiyo kwa maoni yangu mimi nasema hiyo ndio vile constitution ya ODM ilikuwa inasema NDC, lakini vile walikeuka hiyo sheria mpaka wakapoint Oburu Odinga, sioni kama ni mzuri. Ya kusema ndugu yake ndiye aridhi hiyo party. Ya pili, Winnie anaweza chukua kwa sababu yeye anafuata constitution ya hiyo chama, na wengine they are just stamping people. They know where Raila says the truth even before he died. Yes.
Umesema Winnie anaweza chukua na Winnie atakapochukua labda uende achukue. Unadhani anaweza kuwa kiunganishi bora kwa Luo Nyanza politics?
No one is perfect, but Winnie, according to his views, is okay. I can see can come with unity of one people, so that the people they can flow as they were flow before Raila died.
Labda ukimalizia ni nini hasa ungependa kuongezea ama kutokana na politics ya Luo Nyanza tangu Raila apate kuaga?
Luo politics now, what I can say, let them be together in unity, and if they can be in unity for come together and have the one word, they can go far, even as Raila left that party. Yes. My name is Brian Owino from Migori. My phone number is 0707 447 555. Yes. I'm 26 years old. Yes. Thanks. Oh.
Mfungulia ingie. Poleni sana. Your name, age, if you are willing to tell us.
My name is Edwin Ochieng. I'm a resident of Kisumu County. I'm working in the transport industry. Yeah.
Yes, Ochieng. Like you said, it's 1 month since Raila went.
Okay.
What is the future of the politics in Kenya generally?
First and foremost, I want to acknowledge that since Raila left, it is something that has been very difficult. It is when we are trying to come to terms that Raila is gone, which means many people have not believed until now. So we are recovering slow by slow or bit by bit, but we know God will enable us to know that Raila is now gone and it's now a new era or a new dawn in politics, more so nationwide politics or even Kenya, because Raila was a determined factor in Kenyan politics, where the next future is, and even after election, Raila will come and tell us the next move, not only for Luo Nyanza, but also as a nation, as a wide. Yeah.
Due to the fact that Raila was coming from Luo Nyanza, there was a leadership unity.
Yeah.
And now, after he's gone, everyone else is coming up with these issues. Oh, Raila said this, Raila said that. What do you think, or rather, who do you see that can unite the Nyanza Luo politician and maybe the future of politics in Nyanza?
Right now, there's not a unifying factor. And for the Luo Nyanza to get a unifying factor, it will take some period of time. It is not something that you cannot just get overnight. And it will take time. So what will enable us to get a unifying factor? We have a party as a ODM, and you know, mostly party of ODM party is always being designated as a Luo Nyanza party. First, we have to organize ourselves as Luo Nyanza party. Our leaders in the party ask also to organize themselves for us to speak one voice right now. Because right now, there's a division, and that division is being brought by different group of people who claim, oh, Raila said this, oh, Raila said this before he died. But now, we cannot believe both of them. So if you want to work as a party or work as a community, we need first to come together and reason together as a community or as a party, so that we find a solution. What's next after Raila has died? What are we planning for the future of this party? And I think the leadership of ODM should come together. It is now high time they should come and reason together to live about their selfish interest. Because what I'm seeing with the leaders, they have selfish interest. There's nothing good they have. It is only selfish interest. And even for those who are claiming that the broad-based government, that the broad-based are because they're spreading that gospel of broad-based government because of what they're getting in return. And what about the common mwananchi who is down here? What is it getting in return? Is it getting the services that is needed that the government should provide? Those who are outside the government, they also have their interest because maybe they have to form a coalition with other parties, maybe the opposition. And if you form a party, the big question is it the interest of common mwananchi is there, or we are just forming a coalition because of our self-interest as politicians?
Having talked about the self-interest and the coming together of the party, recently in Mombasa, Winnie Odinga said that whatever took place was not right. And people are hinting that probably she ought to have been the torchbearer, or rather the party leader,
No, I don't want.
to run the dream of the father. I'm asking, do you think she's the right, and can she be the one, like also, just to add on the same, Mbadi also the other side is claiming. So, as you, who do you think can now fit in Baba's shoe and run the party as was intended before?
Just as I've said before, that right now finding someone to fit Raila is very difficult. It is something that will take time. I don't want to condemn or criticize what Raila said, not Raila, but Odinga said, and I don't want to say Mbadi is also not wrong, but they have their interest. But as for me, I'm saying that right now we still don't have someone to fit Raila's shoes. I'm calling upon our leaders of ODM, more so people from Luo Nyanza, specifically from Luo Nyanza, let us come together. This party, it should be our voice at the national level. You know, when we are together and when you are in the bargaining table, you are going to ask, what do you have? What are you bringing on the table? It is this party that is going to bring us together. Even when we are on the table of bargaining for the resources that are coming to the Luo Nyanza, we have the ODM party. That's a legacy that Raila Odinga left for us. But right now, mambo of power wrangles, what there, we don't need it right now. No one can fit Raila's shoes right now, but it will take time. I know when it reaches appointed time, we'll find a leader, but not now.
Of appointed time, what is the future of Luo Nyanza politics, being that Baba was one from here and was known?
Luo Nyanza's politics has taken another direction. That's why when I was starting, I said it's a new era and a new dawn for Luo Nyanza. Why am I saying this? You know, there are some people who are being elected by the power of Raila, and they got that opportunity because of Raila. But now, when it's come to now this new dawn that we are faced without Raila, it will be now you and your scorecard, you and how you perform. If you perform poorly, it is the common mwananchi who is going to decide. If you perform very well, the common mwananchi, they will also decide where to take you. So it is a new dawn, and for those who are the incumbent leadership, you should pull up your socks. If you wasted those 4 years or the 3 years that has gone, what should come to your mind that 2027 is just around the corner. How am I going to convince the electorate?
So what is your party?
There's a scramble between Ruto's camp and Kalonzo's camp. Everyone wants to have a share in the Nyanza vote future. Where do you think the Nyanza vote future should go?
Okay, right now, we cannot decide, though we are left in the broad-based government. So far, so good. Maybe there's some few things that maybe the broad-based government have done, but that one should not yet, as Luo Nyanza, should not convince us now we should vote for two term. There's still something we should go deep, analyze the both team, who is fitting us. And right now, the advice that I can give ODM, they should relax, form a coalition and support someone. It is not time to have a candidate as for president. It is not yet time now, because Baba left. That's the only person whom I think could have be the flag bearer. But right now, being that there's no someone very strong yet, let us come together, reason together in our house, then we find somewhere that we are going to tell our people that now this is the direction to go. But right now it is still early. It's me as even the government has not convinced me. Yeah, so I cannot say two term. And the opposition also has not convinced, because it's full with people like Gachagua. Gachagua is a pretender. I cannot take the word of Gachagua because I know him. He's a tribalist. He will say 50-50. And we have seen whatever things that he has done, the way he has scattered people. So going to the other hand of Gachagua is not bad. Another thing, maybe if we have something like a political debt, which I don't think it exists, because some people are arguing the point that we have political debts, that we owe Ruto, he supported Raila in 2007, he has stood with Raila, so we have debt. No. Then Kalonzo, I think we owe him so much, because he has supported Raila all along. But I'm going back to the first word, that I'm saying that it is not yet. We still have to go back to analyze ourselves as Luo Nyanza. We have to come together and reason together as a people, so that the leaders who are there, after they have become united, they will tell us the direction that we'll follow. But the right direction that we all people of Luo Nyanza, we are going to benefit and feel part of the government.
So what's your parting shot? Your closure, like what would be
Oh.
your end speech? End mark.
My end speech is that party leadership, our party ODM, let us come together. Let us avoid those wrangles that we are facing. Let us avoid this saying that Raila said this, Raila said that. It is now high time that we learn that Raila is gone. And it is now taking a new direction. The politics of Luo Nyanza, we have to find a new way on how we are going to tackle things on our own in the absence of Raila. Yeah. I'm Edwin Ochieng. My phone number, I know you are not going to take it to the hair.
No, we are not putting this on there. This is just for follow-up.
Okay, my number is 0740 320 375.
Are you comfortable discussing that's your age?
With the?
Your age. Are you comfortable telling us your age?
I'm 29. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nyinga Murisa Diamba Yako, awuk Nyakach, Amanya Dala mar Kisumu ka.
And do a chilling Raila Neto. Bank to Raila. Ineno politics, Makenya Kaya Nad. You know, Siasa Makenya Kaya development.
Sasa Makenya kam. Sasa Makenya ka kanene. En gi pogruok maduong'. Pogruok men go maduong'. En ni jogo sechako yware kendgi. Ne gineno ni Raila ka nitie to chandogi. Sani ka ne Raila tho to koro gin gi gibagni yani kaka gichak tamogi.
Ineno ni siasa ma Luo Nyanza. Nikech Raila ne wuok Luo Nyanza. Siasa ma Luo Nyanza dhi bedo gi lokruok aina mane kata dhi chalo nade bang' tho mar Raila.
Bang' tho mar Raila kaka kaneno jogi dhi lawre ka guogi makare. Nikech kaka koro sani itimore ni gichal joma kare. Ng'ato ni makara. Mane gima neno ka. Yeah.
En ng'a mineno king'iyo piny ma Kenya mangima sani kata king'iyo Luo Nyanza sani manyalo riwo kumba mar joluo maketgi kaka Raila noketogi kanyakla. Nikech ineno ka sani ng'ani kowuok ni an ema baba wachona kama ineno ka kuom jogi te ng'ami neno ni nyalo rwako wuoche Raila maketo oganda mar joluo kanyakla ka Raila noketo endo Winnie be nowacho Mombasa kucho ni mondo ji odogi NDC oyier mondo ne ng'ama nyalo terogi mbele nikech baba mane gigeno kod ang'o baba mane gigeno kod keto ji broad based government.
Ineno jok mane baba wegi te jogi jomibadhi maonge ng'ama nyalo rwako wuoche Raila kaka neno kian ke jogi gin jomibadhi te kane ber to ng'ato manyien mane wuok mapok nwaneno kata e siasa e ng'ama ne nyalo temo mapok nwaneno to joma nitie gi te onge ng'ama neno.
Ere kaka mane pok waneno ne nyalo bet ma ritwa gi pach ineno ng'ato ne ng'a kata ineno onyalo timo ang'o.
Ineno kaka ne Winnie ne wuok ni gima ne Winnie owacho gi wuon gi en mong'eyo kana nene pacha to gi kaka nyo wuok mane awinjo ka nowuoyo Mombasa cha nonyalo lakini pod en chien matin. Do nyalo medo power ne matin to no onyalo temo kata bed mana ng'ama nyako.
Nitie bagni mosebede matin ka ji wacho ni baba noweyowa broad based government. Jomoko be wacho ni ji ODM ne gin opposition nego bedi karo ke join ji kaka Kalonzo. In gi pachi iparo ni jo ODM gi kopo ni ok ginyal bedo gi president margi. Ineno yo mane monego bedi giluwo?
Yo mane no giluwo ng'eni ka baba no obet nowacho ni 2027 idhi ne kama ji dhi. Koro sani gibeda beda kama nowegie no. Yeah. Giwe bagni.
Nyocha wacho ni Luo Nyanza nyayudo CSS kadok chien kom mar deputy macha odhi dok leke koro kata ji ogoya koko president gi deputy macha osebedo secure ok nyal pango line gi mago
Owacho adier nikech ka ng'iyo mos kata kane baba nitie ng'ani nokawo gini ka onge telo to sani koro en e telo ere kaka koro dhi tim. Owacho gima dier wabed abeda kanyo kapo ni nyalo pangwa kanyo to pangwa mana kanyo nikech an ok ane moro ingito
kopo ni tieko kata gi pachi ineno ka siasa ma Luo Nyanza ndalo mabiro Dhi chalo nade? Kochal kama sani, kodalo mabiro dhi chalo. Ji dhi bedo e riwruok achiel machiegni miwa ker, kose koro ineno ka pogruok obet kabisa. Gi pachi ineno ka dhi bedo nade?
Mano to ok wanyal pango sani. En gima biro mbele. Koro mbele kure ma wabiro ng'iyo ng'at man power ne biro. Power en gima lokore. Kochieng' oloko kanyo to wabiro ng'iyo kanyo to wachopo kodgi. Amen.
Non wanyingi kendo.
Morris Odhiambo Yieko. I'm there 37 years.
Jami wa namba mar simo ka jo ndiko nyalo dwaro mondo gochni mondo penji penjo mang'eny.
Jondiko.
Wan man jo TV to wan gi joma ndiko gazeti.
0706 203 600.
An Marangi. Yeah, sasa.
Maybe if you start by telling us your name.
My names are my names are Paulo Teno Odhiambo. I am living in Kisumu, working in Mamboleo Estate in an hotel, and I love the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm a preacher by profession and also by call.
It is 1 month since Raila left us. And we are trying to follow up. What do you see as the future of general Kenyan politics before we come to
the future of the general future of Kenyan politics is going to change remarkably, because Raila was the voice of reason in the opposition. He was the one that everybody else could rely on, both in the opposition and in the government, for consultation and also for advice. But with this exit, I think the Kenyan politics is going to change very dramatically, because Raila, even me personally, I was expecting that come 2027, the next general elections, the direction that Raila would point, that's where I would base my judgment. But with this exit, I'm now not sure of where the direction of Kenyan politics is going to take. But I'm sure with God, all things are possible. I cannot judge and say that Raila is everything, because God is still in control, God is still on throne.
Because Raila was coming from Nyanza, and you basically said you are a resident of Kisumu. What is the future of the Nyanza politics?
Nyanza politics is a bit murky, is a bit unpredictable, because we have the young blood and we also have the old guards. Our politicians in Nyanza who are old guards want to retain their position. The young guards like Babu and the rest wants also to come up and become strong politicians. There's that shift, and we don't know how, that's paradigm shift, we don't know how they are going to bring the balance. But what I know is the old guards should at least start giving way for the young thugs to take over, because they have been in politics for long, and although we cannot blame them that they have not done much, but they need also to incorporate young blood also to work with them, the young thugs, to work with them, so that democracy, so that the space of democracy can be expanded, and we can feel there's that freedom now of expression of the youth now, who can also be able to bring in their input and work with the old. But I can't say that we should do away with the old completely, because it is a mixed grill.
Yeah,
we've resigned out that there is a mixture of old guard and the new guard. What do we know why the commander said that let me address you, this might be the last time I'm addressing the ODM. Do you think that is the beginning of ODM disintegration?
Yeah, there's a possibility that ODM will maybe split, but the thing I know,
just that again, looking at
there's a possibility that there'll be a splinter in ODM. But what I know is, going by how things are supposed to go, and by reality, we cannot discard the old guards and say we are all bringing the new guards in the system. We need to work. Both should work together to make a cohesive society, to make a strong society of the Luo nation, because we cannot say that now we are going to rub off completely the old guys, that they have nothing that they can share. That in a new political dispensation, that isn't going to work. Let's all unite, and let's the old listen to the young also should listen to the old, so that we all work together, because the young cannot be able to work alone. Now likewise, the old cannot work alone. We need all of us in the boat.
is there someone looking at it generally? Because there's been already people taking sides, but you're saying like you'd make a good kingpin. Maybe because Raila's shoes he cannot fit, he will have his own shoes. On the other side at Mombasa, NBC, when they were celebrating Raila Odinga, the Happy Memorial, Winnie Odinga said the position that was taken the wrong way, and they should go back to the NDC. Looking at it generally, and then many more others are saying either they stay in a broad-based government or they go to opposition. As per you, do you?
My position is one. We know that with the exit of Raila, ODM is not the same as it was before. And now nobody can claim authority, full authority, can claim full power within the ODM party. We need now a new leader. And we cannot say that it's going to come from the old or from the new. But they need to sit down and decide the destiny of the Luo nation with the ODM party. Because if we say that we are going to rule out completely the old guards, that they cannot do anything, they know nothing, they have the wisdom, which they have gotten in politics for a very long time, which they can assist the young to work with and push into the future with confidence. And still, the old cannot remain alone without the young, because we're in a new world order. We're in a new world order. How? Because we are the current lifestyle is that of IT, information technology, and the young also have a lot that they can share with the old, but they need also advice from the old. They cannot also just use their old knowledge working alone single-handedly without the advice of the old. So both should work. I'm for unity, I'm for oneness, I'm for people sitting down and ironing out their differences in an amicable, in a very, very peaceful way.
If you are to be told today to choose who would be the shoe wearer, or rather would replace Raila to make ODM be together? Or
that one so far, I think they can, that one is a decision that the party will make if they sit down and decide on which direction the party should take. But as at now, I think all of them should work behind Buru Odinga, whom I think they gave that interim post after the demise of Raila. But still, likewise, they should also see the young blood, like people like Wandai, people like Babu, should also be incorporated in the system. And from there, they can be able now to figure out who is best, who can now fit who can now try to start fitting in the shoes of Raila. But as at now, I don't see anybody who can work out.
What would be their parting shots?
My parting shot is, let's Kenyans unite, let's both the old and the young work together, because the young cannot be able to make it alone, likewise the old. But still, we need fresh new blood in ODM. I think that is what Winnie was trying to advocate for in Mombasa during that celebration. But still, let the old also start giving way for young blood to take over, because their generation is fading away. We need new blood. That is my stand. I'm Paulo Teno. I come from Siaya. I work in Mamboleo at Dasa Hotel. And I'm ready also to come for an interview if all goes well. I'm from church.